Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Rain and thank you so much for being here. Today I am going to be rating the characters from A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. I haven't read the final 3 books in the series, so this is just based on my opinion on the first 2 books. I'm going to have spoilers in this video, so spoiler warning if you don't want to know what the story is about, you're planning on reading it, or you just don't care to know, maybe skip. This is simply my opinion. That's my opinion. It might not be your opinion, and that's totally cool. My reasoning will be explained to varying degrees. My rating system is not consistent. It is going to just be whatever I feel like, and I'll try and explain my reasoning. I'm gonna be rating out of 10 based on vibes, on whether I just liked them or not, their actions. Some of it's just gonna be kind of arbitrary, so let's just dive into it, shall we? Okay, let's just start from the beginning. So first we got Feyre, Little Miss Feyre. Okay, so I've heard some people like really love her, and then I heard a couple people say she's whiny and annoying. I don't really see that. I generally like Feyre. I think she's a strong character. I think that she has it stacked against her. You know what I mean? Like, she's been through a lot. She grew up with sisters who just really didn't give a crap, and she had to protect them, and she just kind of went through it, you know? Is she like my favorite character in the world? No, but she's solid as a person, I think. So I'm gonna give Feyre a 7.5 out of 10 based on my brain. Next, we have Tamlin. Okay, the rate really took a turn from ACOTAR to ACOMAF, and in ACOTAR, I mean, he was kind of weird in ACOTAR. I didn't really get the romance between them. Like, I thought they were just like pretty thirsty, which is fine, like to each your own, like you do you get it. But I just kind of I just didn't really see the real appeal of Tamlin, except for the fact that he did take care of Feyre's family. I super appreciated that. However, book number 2, him locking her in the house and not letting her be herself and be involved in the spring court at all, despite the fact that she proved herself even more than he did under the mountain, makes no sense to me and really gave me the ick for obvious reasons. So Tamlin went from like a 5 to like a 2. I don't even know why I'm giving him a 2. 1.5. And the half is for reasons. I don't know. I guess just because it feels like maybe there's gonna be a little redemption. Probably not. You know what? Actually, I mean, he's not like Amarantha, you know what I mean? I guess that's why he gets like half a point. And I can respect the fact that he's trying to protect her. Like, clearly he has love for her. It's not love, because you don't do that to somebody that you love. 1.5 to Tam Tam. Rhysand. Okay, Rhysand book 1 is like absolutely not. I could not stand him. He was just like gross and manipulative, and he was not it for me. Book 2, obviously that took a turn, and I feel very differently about Rhysand. I like Rhysand. I think I like Rhysand more than I like Feyre. So like 8.5. Yeah. Nesta. Nesta is cranky. She's salty, which is fine. I don't like that she didn't want to help her sister in the beginning. There's a lot about Nesta that's just like, just the vibes aren't right. But I do appreciate the fire, you know what I mean? Like, I do appreciate a character with a little bit of oomph. And Nesta has some oomph, you know? So I would give Nesta a 5.5, just for the oomph factor. Elaine is also at the beginning of the series, like, helpless and naive, but there's something about her that's sweet, you know, to me. And I kind of like Elaine, so she gets a 6. Lucian. Okay, Lucian really, or Lucian. Him, Mr. Foxmask, he was always like my favorite. I don't appreciate in ACOMAF that he didn't stand up for Feyre more, but I really like their friendship and he was always kind of my favorite. So Lucian gets a 9 for me. Like, I like him. He's probably going to be the highest rated based on vibes and just that I feel like it. So I like him. Azriel. I'm not getting like tons of personality, but we like him. So 6. Speaking of personality, we get personality from Cassian. So like 6.5 because we get more from Cassian. Amarantha. Okay. Morality wise, 0. Like, we hate her. Creativity wise, you have to respect it, right? There's something about her that's just like, I'm gonna take Jurian's eyeball and turn it into a ring because, like, F you. And there's something about that that I respect. So, just revenge wise. So Amarantha, not for morality, let's be clear, gets a 4. She gets a 4. Alice. I love Alice. She just like gives me the vibes, and I just like her. I just like her. I like how she tells Feyre what's up. She has a warm and welcoming energy and also has a little fire in her. So I'm gonna give Alice an 8. I'm gonna give the Adder a 2. Again, a point, 2 points for just like fire, you know? I'm gonna give Claire a 6 for pity. And just cause it's sad, you know, it's just sad. You gotta give her a little something. Wasn't her fault. It shouldn't have happened, you know, so like 6. Feyre's father, he seems like a nice guy. Her family's not the best. Feyre's, I'm neutral. He gets a 5. Mr. Isaac, you know, the booty call. I don't see anything wrong with him. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So 7. Just, you know, I don't really have anything to say. I'm gonna give the Suriel a 7.5, just for honesty, and it's a good trait to have. I know you have to be captured in order to receive that honesty, but you know what, at least it's there. I'm gonna give the Water Wraith a 8 because we appreciate the other half of the bargain. There wasn't a bargain, right? Like, Feyre gave her jewels out of the goodness of her heart, and because Tamlin's tithe is BS, especially knowing that the Spring Court is the only one that does the tithe, and it's like Tam's thing, just because his father did it and his father before him did it, and like, what a terrible way to operate. right? Like there's so much in this world that has been justified by it's the way that it's always been done. And so that is yuck. So anyway, Feyre gave the jewels out of the goodness of her heart. She didn't expect anything in return, but for the water wraith to show up and just like save the day, we love that. So yes, we like the water wraith. The bone carver, 8.5, because I like that the bone carver is just like so obsessed with death. And there's something about that that just made me chuckle a little bit, you know? He was like, what did you see? Like, what was there? And she's like, nothing. And then except this bond. And he was just like, yes. And I just found that kind of funny. So 8.5. You know what? It seems a little funny that 8.5 I'm giving to the 8. It has to be an 8 because I gave Rhysand an 8.5. Ianthe, we do not appreciate sexual assault, so like 1. Jurian, also 1. What is your deal? You suck. King of Hybern, also 1. You also suck. So, and there's no like redeeming qualities that I'm seeing so far. Like Amarantha had like, she was creative in her riddle, in her trials, but these two just suck. So they get 1s. Mor, oh my gosh, we love Mor. 8.5. We just love her. No notes. Tarquin, the High Lord of the Summer Court. I didn't see anything wrong with him. I might not be disclaimer that I should have given at the top of this video. I don't remember everything. So I don't remember the intricacies of the story. I just read these books. However, it was so much information to retain and I might be remembering characters incorrectly. So just don't take my ratings seriously. I should have said that at the beginning. I don't remember anything wrong with Tarquin, so 7. And the Weaver, you know what, purely for like the song of it all, we have to give her like a 6 because that to me was intriguing for some reason. And last we have Amren. I like how mysterious Amren is. I like how Rhysand is like, we don't really ask Amren questions. Like she's just kind of like doing her thing. I love that energy. So I am giving her a 7.5. I like the mystery. I do. I don't know what her deal is. And I kind of like that I don't know. You know what I mean? I surely missed some characters, so don't come for me. I think I got all the main characters. If I didn't, my bad. But thank you so much for watching this. This was really fun for me. This is just for the giggles. If I didn't like a character that you liked or vice versa, that's fine. We can have different opinions. It's just for funsies and it's just for the lulz. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, feel free to subscribe or like this video if you want to, because it is like so nice. Like it's free and it's just a nice thing to do. Like why not, you know? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know what you want to see next and I will see you in the next one. Bye.